Well, welcome back to Supermarket Simulator in SocksMart. We have a new entrance. I spent a little bit too much money. On this, but now that we have the new entrance, I'm absolutely wanting to remodel the inside, the walls, and the floor. The floor might stay, but I definitely want to do different wall colors, and that's just gonna have to wait. I think we're gonna be tempted here pretty soon at taking out a loan to speed up. We got 4 sections here open. We have, I believe, 2 sections in this freezer, and we're going to want to get our next product very, very soon. As we look at management here, we got bills to pay, but then we wanted to go look at license. The next thing we're going to have potato bags, pizza, french fries, chicken, cereal, and butter. I believe that's 3 cold items, freezer items, so we would need 1 more of these. Let's remind ourselves the cost on that before we bite into this. Storage, no. We want to go into markets and furniture. So $400, that's not terrible. And I think we have shelf space for the other goods. We could rearrange the cold stuff, or we could replace this with a double one if we need it. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 day, and we're going to do that upgrade. If we need a loan, we're going to take it to keep the place afloat after doing the upgrade and making sure we're fully stocked. I want to make progress. I want to be able to keep moving forward with these licenses, and I don't want this series to drag out for the rest of the year, because if we go into management here and license, I want to see them. I want to see the late game ones. I haven't seen them yet, so we got to start making progress a little bit quicker. And if loans do help us do that, we're gonna take advantage of that, and we might potentially take out a loan to buy a vehicle too. But $7,500 would be a lot. I would like the sedan. I really want the truck. We are at the store level that it requires for that, but I don't know how we're going to get $12,500. I haven't seen a case where we can get money like that outside of not making any changes and just running the store for a ton of days at a time. And balancing the other series we have going and the other channel, I'm not really sure. What do you not find? She couldn't find something. I'm going to have to keep an eye on her. She's not checking out yet, but toilet paper. Did we run out already? Oh, we have plenty of it. That's definitely what they're both grabbing, probably. Nope, just one of them. Okay. So that's definitely going to be toilet paper, and it might need its own complete rack at this point. But the supermarket is packed this morning. Got our new windows. We got our door moved to a new location, which I like long term. It'll allow us to add another cash register on this side eventually. Money's coming in. Everything's in stock. We got plenty to get through the day as long as our restockers can keep up. We got a crook. Ouch. My goodness. That might be something we do very soon as well, is get the cameras and hopefully that one's lost. Get the security guard back, because I am sick of getting robbed or having to chase these people down and restock it and losing items like that are just a bug in the game. It's a little annoying. Been recording a lot of Farming Simulator. I forgot to look at the camera a lot, guys. Gotta look at you guys. Why record my face if I'm not looking at you guys? I think moving forward, I'm gonna let them leave the building before hitting them with bats, because it's just silly. It's silly at this point, and we have it all unlocked to where we could avoid it. And I think the time is now. We're gonna have to figure it out. I think we got everything that we could. Let's get these back in stock. I wish we could afford a cleaner too. Ah, there's one more. I just bought some pasta. I literally just bought pasta. At least get some in stock here. I wonder if that didn't go through. Maybe I was too late. There was a wholesale option that came up for me to buy, and I swear I did it, but there's no way we sold all of them already. Interesting. That stuff goes fast. We need more shelf space. Now that we're falling behind on the shelves, it's making me interested in taking a look at management and hiring. Level 29, so the next level, but we also need to buy a lot more racks. So we're gonna want to expand this. After that next license, that's probably the next focus we need to have, is expanding the storage and getting another restocker in the company. Another 3? Okay. 3 in 1 day. I mean, he's gonna look right at me holding a bat. We're just gonna follow him. Once he gets outside, we're gonna hit him. Yeah, that's what I thought. Couldn't find pasta. It's right there, bud. Easy peasy. He thought he got away with it. That's awesome. All right, let's grab these, get them back in, and this day's just about wrapping up for us to make our next change. Last customer here. Money's up to $4,100. Let's go ahead and recap the day. Day 51, 49 customers. One couldn't find pasta. Not too bad. $3,100 in income. Looking pretty good. We'll do the whole song and dance that we normally do every day. And then we're going to buy that next license. Does this not have a spot? What the heck happened? There it is. We are going to have to do another round of ordering, but I think it is time. It's time to go ahead and get this license purchased, and we will figure it out as we go. License, get back to the top here, and we will go with the next one. And let's go ahead and hop in the products and see if we're right here. Yeah, freezer, freezer, freezer. So we'll need one more freezer and one more fridge. Oh, potatoes take up a lot of space too. So let's get the shelf stuff ordered first, which is just 2 items. And let's take a look at that. So if we go like that, just 2 are gonna fit and 2 up there, which is gonna be a problem long term. But cereal wise, we can go like this. We might dedicate 3 shelves to potatoes. I think we will grab a couple more of those. Yeah, money's running out, but I think we're gonna want to go into growth or storage and spend 1,200 bucks on expanding in here, which gave us the door. Perfect. So now we should be able to also grab this and put it in my favorite spot right there. It might eventually go here, but I think this is going to cause them to be a little quicker too. And we could get one more shelf right there, which is we're going to need. We're going to need another shelf. Let's go to the market now. We know we can get 2 of the freezer things. So let's do chicken and pizza and get that ordered and see. There's just 2 fit in here. 2, 3, 4 do fit. And I think they might stack if I remember right. And then pizza we can throw in here, and that's full. Okay. So couple spots I think are double used, like that we don't need. Yeah, like that and that. So let's put this on the ground. We'll grab this, we'll put it up there, get rid of that tag, and we will throw pizza there for now. So we have plenty of pizza. And then cold, looks like there was butter, and that's it. So 5 items is what we unlocked? 6 items. So 1 fridge, 2 shelf, and 3 freezer. We haven't bought any fries yet. That's right. Okay. This does not have a home, so I'm going to put that right there. Preemptively, we're going to slide this over as close to the door as we can. I'm going to keep moving these over, and we should be able to fit a bigger one in there. So let's get that purchased next. All right, money's getting low. Let's put that like that. So we'll grab this, go here, and then I want to, well, we'll clean this up later, but let's go ahead and start switching this out. Start adding them back over here. A little bit of a process, but we'll get it done. I'll get this all set up how I want and rejoin you at that point. It's definitely an item that we've been missing, is butter. It makes a lot of sense to have it. Okay, now this one, I think I want to box up, and for now we just don't need it. Let's go ahead and sell it. Give us $100 back. Okay, next we want to make sure we have everything except for a freezer. So we need another freezer. Okay, there's a triple freezer, which probably would have been better. We'll go with the single one for now, which pretty much maxes out our money. And that's, we're gonna risk right here for now until, like, we need another expansion. I don't want to start doing shelves yet, another little row of them, until we push this back one more. Kind of what I was thinking. So this is gonna be when we dip into the bank, and we are gonna do the most days in a $5,000 loan. We can always pay it off early. Let's go to market. We need to go to products again, and French fries. Let's buy more potatoes. Pizza we already have on the shelf. A little more cereal, chicken, and butter. And potatoes, I am gonna add another one right here, just preemptively. I know it's gonna be a little bit of a grind to get those going, but these guys don't know what to do with this stuff because it's new. Makes sense. We'll do the French fries here, and then the rest of the stuff's to get stored, right? Yes. Okay. So now we need another rack, which is 250 bucks, and it should be able to fit right here, but right here might be good as well. Yeah, let's do that. That'll instantly get them busy. I kind of want to keep all those products together. If I do, whoops, do that, kind of organize them that way, and they should put the butter in there. The chicken also. All right, I'm gonna think through this. We got some more money to spend. I got a lot of stuff I need to get back in stock. And then we'll get the shop open, get those prices set on the new items. We can't forget about that. There's a lot to do still. I think we're pretty much just restocking now, so I will get this going. But these guys absolutely need to get boosted today. We got a lot going on, a lot of new products. I have a feeling we're gonna have to repurchase some more, even though we have everything in stock, but we'll see how it goes. $3,400, a lot of debt to pay off, a lot of decisions to make. Want to see how day 52 goes. Oh, I didn't set prices. I forgot. All right, chicken, we're gonna set at $5.80. Profit, what? Oh, no. Whoa. We're gonna go $9.55 there. And then we're gonna go, they bought that because it was so cheap. Holy crap. We messed up. That's a little too high. Now I'm freaking out, guys. All right, now we got that one going. The butter's next. Set this price at $2.80. We're gonna set it a little high, a little aggressive. Go with the $5.30 for the cereal, and the potatoes we will set at $5.50. Oh man, I messed that up. But yeah, the chicken sold super fast. It's already out of stock. Let's go ahead and do that. And I tend to remember that that's pretty normal. That chicken and potatoes are gonna go a little quicker than other things. And I don't think we can put more out here, so we'll start putting them on the shelves. And I do think to spend this money wisely, let's go ahead and look in furniture, and we will go with a camera. And I don't know if we're gonna need multiples of these, so let's grab this one. I think this back corner would definitely be where I'd want to set it up, like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty awesome. All right, let's do that, and then we can come back into here, and I think we'll do this as well. What item's selling without? Everything should be priced. That's priced. That has a price. Oh, right here, fries. Oh man, $6.20. Yeah, $6.20. That's fine. Kind of want to push it and have people get a little upset with our cost. How does this work? Ah, I see. Right as we do it, the camera caught him. All right, so now if we rehire our bodyguard, where'd that other one go? There it is. If we rehire the bodyguard, we should be able to catch these guys and not have to do it ourselves. And cheese. Checkouts are full. It's a good problem to have. All right, let's go get that guy hired as well. And our security guard right there. All right, hopefully we see him do his job later. We do know that the camera worked. We heard the alarm go off and saw the little icon above his head. So I think we're doing it right this time. Pretty cool. 2 cashiers is still keeping up. I would like to self-checkout soon. Just don't know if it would fit right here or not. He ran in and he's gonna restock. Yes. Yes, we saw it. All right, let's get these lights on. Love it when a plan comes together. Out of French fries. Out of French fries. We never bought extra French fries. Grab that. Go ahead and get that restocked. More to worry about. Busy supermarket. Love it. All right, we're gonna watch this one now. He's got the icon. He's coming in. That's so funny. And then he gets it right away and restocks it. Now he's worth the money, worth every penny. I mean, it's kind of fun to just sit in this mode. Just watch the store. Employees are doing good. Scan over here. Take a look over there. Check, make sure no one's stealing any pizza. But I think right here gets everywhere for the most part. So we don't think we'll need a second camera for a while. So it'll cost us $8,100 for that $5,000 if we do it in the 25 payments. So we're definitely going to try to pay it off early and avoid the interest. And I'm kind of tempted to, I don't know. I wish you could do partial payments too, like $2,000 at a time. I do want to see how low everything gets financially after just going through a day and having to pay all the employees, pay the loan, because I'm tempted to get another license. Let's see how this day went. 49 customers. I hope that increases soon. $3,000. So the amount's about the same. Product's too expensive. That's okay. I'm okay with that. We'll get the prices all sorted out here. And gosh, rinse and repeat. So we're at 4,500, and then going to the bank, $325 a day. So now when we go over to loans, we're almost back to 5,000 to pay it off. All right, time to get restocked and do another day. We're looking pretty good. Not a lot of items out of stock. Felt pretty comfortable spending 2,600 on the next expansion, and that did start opening back here. I don't think we'll do anything with it yet. We could, but then that already messes up our camera. So I think we're gonna leave that now, for now, if I can get this back where it belongs. And then we'll do the expansion that way before we actually start utilizing it. And I thought I had a box of flooring. It must have despawned. I know I did. That sucks. We had a couple pieces left over, but they got a lot of work to do to get restocked. And I wanted to see how many more of those shelves we have to buy to get the third restocker. Another 6 shelves. Yeah, we need to expand this one more time before doing that, and that should open up that section. And we don't really need it yet, so I think we will keep cruising along. Let's look at our next license. Let's learn. License here, it looks like cheese, so that'll be cold. Coffee is on a shelf. Water would be cold. Eggs are cold. Pasta elbows, depends on the style, but those should be on a shelf. Brown sugar on a shelf and tea on a shelf. So 1, 2, 3. I think we need 4 spots on shelves. So one more shelf would be perfect for that. And then the cold stuff we should be fine with. So let's get restocked. We're going to boost these guys again. We're going to fully boost them. This is the worst part of the game. It's just takes way too long for this process, even with me helping. I shouldn't say the worst part of the game. This is the worst part of running a supermarket. Sorry about the mean things I said about you before. I didn't know what I was talking about. All right, we're looking pretty good. Get another day started here. $900. So I think we're making the right decision with what we're doing with the money right now and the loan. It's already seeing that it's helping us move faster and get things that we've wanted. And I don't think it's going to hurt that bad. I think we'll be okay. My favorite thing to do is watch him just go up and hit people with a bat. It's hilarious. And he's able to pick up the ones I can't pick up. So win-win. Money well spent. Security guard. Can you imagine if it got busy enough to need to? That's crazy. This is as close to a video game of just letting it do what you set up and you don't really do anything that I've ever played. Like, the only thing that they could add, and it would probably completely make the game just like pointless, is someone to reorder everything and manage the inventory. That is all your job is once you hire everybody, which is fun, but they can't, like, not being able to speed up time and have them restock faster in between days. I mean, the boosts do help, but if I could like run it in ×2, it's kind of what I was thinking. And you could bust through a lot more days if you could run this in ×2 or ×3, and I think it would still be super enjoyable. The day's wrapping up here. Our last customer is getting checked out, and their order is $66. Puts our total at $33.96. The daily recap here: 51 customers, 2,400. It was a down day of sales. $540 paid to employees. We're gonna go pay our bill for another $300, and we have regular bills as well to pay. So it's a little rough. It's a little rough. Where is the other one? Yeah, we have a multiple days worth of bills here. So we're at $2,100 to start the next day. So we're not gonna be able to do that next expansion. The loan is gonna somewhat hurt us. Would love feedback on this series. I'm struggling with motivation to play it, to be completely honest with you guys. It takes me just as long to record one of these as it does a farming sim video, which is kind of crazy. I'm 2.5 hours into this. You know, I set up for about I'm not going to complain that much, guys. What I'm trying to say is I don't know. And if the views aren't super high, we'll probably turn this into an every once in a while back burner game that I play when I feel motivated for it. It might come out once a week, maybe once every other week. But let me know. Maybe we got a good amount of new people from the car dealer simulator game, and maybe this viewership will increase. But it is an older game, and I want to focus on newer games coming out that are a little bit more, that's unfortunate, a little more enjoyable. I wonder if we can fix that. Really, my thoughts on Supermarket Simulator is if I wasn't making videos and I wasn't worried about how much time I'm putting into them and spreading my schedule across multiple games and my full-time job, I would play this game a lot more probably, and actually play it at least once through to see all the products and see a fully expanded supermarket. Just don't know where we're at motivation-wise with that, and if I'm not motivated, these are going to be boring. So let me know what you think. If your thoughts align with that, let me know. If they don't, smash the like button, and we'll be overwhelmed, and we'll keep rolling with it. I do get motivated by that. So I'm SocksWayUp. I will catch you on the next episode.